What's up, Diamond Dogs? Welcome back to the channel, Ted Lasso Season 2, Episode number 4. And we're coming off of possibly what I think is one of the best episodes of the show to date.
Well,
it was just such a great overall episode for like team bonding, team building, the guys coming together and getting on the same page about something when it felt like things weren't going in that direction because Jamie came back. He tried to kind of insert himself into the team and by throwing like a jab early on, it didn't really land well. It didn't really have its intended impact. And you're kind of like, oh, this isn't going to really go well. It feels like it's not going to be great having him come back. But that completely shifted. This whole storyline with Sam was amazing.
Yes.
Finding out that he got this special sponsorship, he got featured, and you come to realize that the team's main sponsor, the parent company, is a bad one that's hurting his country. And his dad revealed it in the text message, and it was kind of like a really harsh, really difficult realization to come to.
Yeah.
Because it was such a great moment for Sam. But in the flip side, it's like, oh, you didn't realize what was going on here. You didn't have the awareness that this company that owns the main sponsor of your team that you're playing for is hurting your country, and there's like corruption going on with the government and stuff, and it's just one of those tough things to where he was able to reject the sponsorship, didn't pursue it, and then proceeded to put like black tape over his jersey because the main sponsor is like right there with the team jerseys. And his teammates stepped up, and Jamie was the first
really
one.
Sweet.
Jamie's like, hey, we're teammates. We got to wear the same kit. We're going to do this together. And they all had his back. And it was an amazing moment. And I loved it. And I loved that Rebecca was told to get rid of him as a result.
Sucks.
And she didn't.
Yeah.
And having Sassy's daughter there was such a great experience. She's a rock star, and just them working together and her like shadowing Rebecca for the day was great. And she was such a great addition to the show.
I'm just worried that, money. Like, they need money to pay everyone. Where else are you going to get that money, especially if Dubai is like, bye.
Right. And you kind of see some of their financial discussions happening at the beginning because, they got relegated and they still got to play their players premier salaries, and you don't get as much being in the championship. And you know that there's a sense of potential money problems showing up. On the surface, it's like, oh, you got the money. You just cover
pay everybody.
Just cover it while you go find another sponsor. It won't be a big deal. But like when you're running a business, that's a really difficult thing to do. And I don't know what her steps are going to be because obviously you put black tape across the sponsor's name. Sponsor's not going to be happy about this. No. And it feels like they're probably going to run into a problem. They're probably going to get pulled, and everything about even being in the championship and being lower level probably is going to hit.
Or
but
that
we'll see where it goes.
sponsor could get their together and stop fucking around.
Or that. Or
their government also.
Yeah, I said this in the episode. I think it maybe could open up another door for other sponsorships to show up and be like, we like that they took the moral high road, that they didn't just do this when they realized what was going on. It could bring a really positive light to them as an organization, which I hope that happens. Yeah. But also on the flip side, it's like some bad press and bad publicity from the other side could come in and kind of, I hope nothing bad happens to Sam as a result of all this, him exposing this whole situation. And yeah, all that stuff makes me really nervous. But the impact of Jamie being back, I feel like it was a really positive one.
Even though they lost. Yeah, but they broke their tie.
They broke their tie streak, which is, I love how they were positive about it. They were celebrating. And it's like, hey, we ended the tie streak. It was a loss on a game that they were supposed to win. They were favored. Yeah. But still, I think their heads are all in the right place right now. And I think once they get past this, I think they're going to get their win very soon. And I'm really liking this version of Jamie Tart right now.
Yeah, me too.
I like the teammate first version of him to where he's stepping up, he's being a good leader, he's putting the team ahead of himself, which is really important. And I hope this sustains, I hope this sticks, and I hope, because I mean, you even saw moments where he was just like, you could still tell like the old Jamie was in there.
Yeah.
But I mean, he went and sat down with Dr. Sharon, which
that was so nice.
I assume was going to be a really positive thing because she's had a great impact on everyone.
Yes, and I love Keeley so much.
Yeah, Keeley's like, I don't want to hear this shit anymore. I don't get paid to listen to you complain. She's like, follow me.
Yeah.
She's like, she gets paid to listen to people complain. And he sits down and he's like, I just talk about myself. And she's like, yeah, basically, you're pretty good at that. So good for you. Getting more with Roy Kent, who amazing. I'm loving this storyline with him in season 2 so far. I love the whole coaching aspect. I love that he took on this pundit role and he's just being super honest. And what he said about Jamie, because obviously one of the top stories in the soccer world is Jamie Tart returning back to AFC Richmond. And the way he was like, I hope he dies of like being a severe bitch or something. Like, I keep screwing up all these quotes because they're so good.
You get it.
But the way that he said that was, I loved it. I was editing that episode and it actually made me laugh out loud when I heard it again. Because, I mean, just the way he delivers his insults and the way he just shares his opinion, it's literally a tell us how you really feel, Roy, every single time. And it's just epic. I feel like he's perfect for this role because he's not going to beat around the bush. He's not going to like tell you some bullshit. He's going to tell you the truth. He's going to tell you what's in his brain. And he's going to, regardless of what words he has to say to share that information, he's going to do it. And it's going to make for some very highly entertaining television. I feel
honestly, if they don't get their ratings like boosted because of this, wild.
Yeah, I think it's going to be amazing. But him in that role is just so good. And again, everything with this dude is just the more development we get with these characters, the better. And I mean, all the character development has been so good.
Well, and then Ted made an interesting new character.
Lad Tasso.
Led Tasso.
Led Tasso.
Yeah, you're good.
That was such a, and I love how Dr. Sharon like immediately saw straight through it.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, you're doing it so that you take the distraction off of Jamie from being the bad guy. And he's like, oh yeah, exactly right. That's exactly what it is. That was amazing. Him coming out and being so angry and aggressive and go run 1,000 laps and, oh, you just got practice ended. Like, his tone and his delivery in that whole situation was so good.
It was fantastic.
I loved it.
How long was I out for?
Yeah.
It was so
He's
fun.
like, beard snaps him out of it. It's just,
like a trance.
the Ted Lasso, is not going to be around for a minute.
Yeah.
And he comes back. So
that's funny.
Another epic episode is one of my favorite because it made me reminisce about my teammates and all the great times I had with them that weren't just involved in just the playing. It was the bonding and the hanging out and having each other's backs and the road trips and all that shit. I mean, I played sports my entire life and my teammates are my favorite people outside of Nikki, of course. So,
sure.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, it was just one of those really great episodes. And, before we jump into the episode, Nikki's got a couple of things to show off real quick.
Yes, sir. It was my birthday yesterday. And Megan, love you, Meg.
We got some Ted Lasso
Oh my
Funkos.
God. Oh, look at this. We got Roy Kent being his badass
looking
self.
grumpy.
Yes, love it. And then Ted, he's got his little box
He's
of
holding the
biscuits.
So
oh my
good.
God, he's so cute.
Yeah.
I love
Amazing. Amazing gifts. It'll be a great addition to the shelf with the other Funkos up there.
And then we've got all the characters on the back. Dude, I am obsessed. Thank you so much, Meg. Love your face.
So good. You ready to jump into the episode?
Yes.
Let's go.
Scarf? Bumbercash, did you make this?
Yeah, man. Knitting soothes me.
Aww.
Sorry, I didn't know everyone was doing booze.
Nah, mate. Cheers. This is great. I can wrap it around my booze. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Colin.
Christmas episode. Oh.
Danny Rojas, approach.
What is happening?
Let your
Is
secret
Santa?
Santa reveal himself.
Please. Okay.
Right, let's see here. Nate, is this a photo of you and me after our first win?
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Look at that.
Ted, thank you for everything you've done for me.
Aww.
What a lovely inscription that you wrote completely over my head, face, and body.
Whoa.
Damn.
Secret Santa's a fun new tradition, as is a half day for Christmas.
Yeah, well, I think we got to be responsible, We got to save our legs for tomorrow's big game. True responsibility.
Being responsible.
As they all drink. Yeah.
When we get this Boxing Day win, we'll finally have more wins than losses.
Oh, jeez.
Coach, what are you doing the rest of the day?
I'm just spending it with my family. Finally making enough money to buy something nice for my dad. Can be very tricky to shop for.
He's one of them fellas that buys everything for himself, huh?
Oh, I wish. No, he just hates everything.
Okay, all right.
Roy and I are celebrating a new tradition that I'm calling Sexy Christmas. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be a swinging Sinatra Vegas-y type Christmas for adults where we get all dressed up and we sip on martinis, sit by the fire, and then it's going to be like that.
How you spend the rest of Santa's birthday?
I'm just going to a Christmas party at a friend's house.
What friend's that? First and last name, please.
Oh, I love Keeley.
Elton John.
Whoa!
Holy shit.
Hold me closer, tiny dancer, prancer, and vixen.
We just sing carols around Elton's piano, and hopefully Rachel Weisz and Daniel Craig will do their puppet show again.
That sounds like 00 heaven to me.
The Higginses will be opening Christmas presents and then hosting an open house for players who don't have family in town. We usually get about 2. Really nice. You're more than welcome, Ted.
Well, I appreciate that offer, Higgy Smalls.
Higgy Smalls.
You know, once Henry wakes up here in about an hour, he wants us to open presents and spend all day together on FaceTime. It's going to be a lovely afternoon of Yuletide cheer in 2 dimensions. How you doing, Jamie? What can I help you with?
Have you got anything that I could give as a present?
Do you not buy a Secret Santa gift?
I didn't know I had to. The email said Secret Santa. They want to ruin the surprise, did they?
Oh my God.
Here you go. Higgins, look alive. Huh!
Damadon's coming in clutch.
Woo. There's your Christmas miracle.
Wow.
God bless me, everyone.
Oh my God. Such a dingo.
Oh, they changed all the seats.
Oh my God, cute. It's like claymation. I love it. He's not sitting alone anymore. Aww. I love the little Scrabble pieces. Ah, she has a leg lamp. She is so fun. She does not like that. Yeah, I get it. I get it, girl. Girl, no! Keeley!
Can't resist the chocolate fountain. Oh my God.
Yeah, girl. Don't fuck this up, Roy.
Merry sexy Christmas.
Uh-oh.
Phoebe.
Oh no.
Didn't get my text, did you?
Oh no.
My sister got called to surgery, so Phoebe's got to spend sexy Christmas with us.
Oh, right. Okay. Phoebe, I'm sorry you can't spend Christmas with your mum, but we'll have fun together, yeah? Please just leave me alone.
Aww.
I am sorry. I know this does make Christmas significantly less sexy.
Oh, don't worry about it. We can do sexy Boxing Day.
Can't match all day. Working.
I can't do the day after. Sexy December 28th.
Holy fucking shit, you look incredible.
That's the kind of response you want. Thank you so much.
I'm surprised it took him so long to notice what she was wearing. Gee, what is it?
Clearly deserve what I asked for.
Repeat.
I love them. They're so fun.
Oh, perfect.
Guests arriving in an hour. Time to clean up.
I'll get it.
Such nice children.
Merry Christmas and welcome to our home.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi, Sam.
Hey.
Sorry, I know I'm early, but I was in the neighborhood and I really need to use the restroom.
Sam, come in. Come in.
Thank you.
Don't you hate that? You got nowhere to go and you really got to pee real bad?
Back home in Lagos, we have good friends who celebrate, and they always eat jollof rice and goat meat. So I made you some.
Oh.
But I use chicken.
Thank God.
It was so cool what you done with that Dubai Air logo. Fuck those guys.
Yes. Fuck them.
Okay. So bad.
Sam is.
I'm really sorry, but where's your restroom?
Oh, right, of course. Yes.
Yeah, he's like sitting here like, I gotta go to the bathroom, bruh.
Did you wrap these yourself? Because this is very well done. Oh, boy. Is this what I think it is? Hold on here. Wait a minute. Is this a tiny dartboard or did I become a giant?
It's a mini dartboard.
I love it. Thank you. Open up the big one. I want to see what you think.
This is tough.
Dad, you got me a drone?
I know. How irresponsible is that of me, considering all the issues with privacy these days?
Can I try it out now? now.
Heck yeah. Yeah, no fun just keeping it in the box.
Great.
Oh, boy. Okay. Whoa, be careful. Easy.
Mom, here.
Oh, you lost him.
Yeah, no, that's gonna happen. Should have got him socks.
Sorry, Ted.
It's okay. Hey, you go have fun. And send me photos, okay?
Merry Christmas, Ted.
That's tough.
What have you got to be sad about? One of the Paw Patrol dogs die.
Sorry.
Problems? They're like mushrooms, yeah? The longer you leave them in the dark, the bigger they get.
A
That's a good
toy at
one.
school was mean to me.
What did he do?
Uh-oh.
Merry Christmas, Phoebe. I got you something you desperately need. Your secret Santa, Bernard.
Who the fuck is Bernard?
Uh-oh.
Why
Oh,
did Bernard
honey.
get you toothpaste and mouthwash for Christmas, babe?
She told everyone my brother's rancid.
Where does Bernard live?
Let me have a smell. Oh. I'm so sorry, I really tried.
Cannot be that bad.
Go away.
Oh no.
Phoebe.
I've spent the last 20 years in locker rooms with men. Promise you I've smelled worse.
I don't know.
Oh my god. You can't even.
I think you might be dying.
Oh my god. This is awful.
Or like I ate onions bad. It's actually medically bad, which means it's not your fault.
Oh, honey.
We're gonna start knocking on doors, and if we don't find a dentist in 10 houses, you each get £1,000.
Let's go, girl. We gotta go.
Holy shit, dude. Like, that's a really sad, but they made that scene very funny.
They did. I know. Hun, if you have something going on, tell somebody.
I know there's no Santa.
But of course there's a Santa.
There's no way you can deliver presents to everyone in the world in one night.
I love this kid too now.
But it's not the whole world in one night. It's the whole world split up into 24 different time zones. Santa's true power is not his speed, but his endurance.
Wow. He got me a bicycle.
Ah, you convinced
I love
him.
Sam.
My mother was very happy I wouldn't be alone on Christmas and insisted I bring a traditional Mexican ponche. If you want to be a little bit cheeky, you can put some tequila in it.
Daddy, it already smells like it has tequila in it.
Yes, this one is pretty cheeky.
Pretty cheeky. I love him. Ah, this is so awesome.
Uh-oh. You got a big game tomorrow, dude. Chill.
Aw, sweet.
Hey, boss.
How's FaceTime Christmas with Henry going?
Well, I lost him to an overpriced guilt gift. Hubris, thy name is Ted.
Grab a coat, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
And wear the hat, it's a nice touch.
Okay.
Not going to Elton John's holiday party, are we? Because if so, I'm going to be severely underdressed. I could run right back upstairs and pop on this Donald Duck suit I bring with me everywhere.
You look perfect, don't worry.
I love the relationship that these two have built.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, shit.
I guess that's what I get for taking a tinkle next to John Holmes.
Never mind. Do you know who that is?
No.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Hey, wanker.
I'll explain it later.
Merry Christmas.
Speaking of wankers.
Oh. Got it. I was taking a tinkle now. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Great. Why do you know who that is?
I don't know.
You're
I
in
have brothers.
You're in trouble.
I have 3 brothers.
Whoa. Roy Kent, you gonna sing?
No, we're not carolers. Is your mum or dad a dentist?
No, they're lawyers.
Figures.
Uncle Roy, this is embarrassing.
This isn't embarrassing. Embarrassing is me eating so much ice cream at a birthday party, knowing I'm no good with dairy, that I pooped my pants on the bus.
Oops.
Finish the story.
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
Sweetheart, none of this is your fault.
You pooped your pants. Roy Kent.
Yeah? So?
I do too sometimes.
Shit happens, man.
Let's both try and knock that off, shall we? If you can do it, I can do it. Cool?
Cool.
Good job, Roy.
I am obsessed with this show.
His demeanor and like it doesn't change. If he's talking to a little kid or an adult, it's like the same mindset.
Santa baby.
This other child is obsessed with this girl now. Yep. His sexual awakening is happening right now.
Hey! Cheers, darling.
Cheers. You've become quite popular, Leslie. This is by far the most people we've ever had.
Yeah, he said like 2. It's got like the whole team.
Well, at least we've got plenty of food and drink.
Yeah. Where are we all going to sit down and eat it?
Standing and eating's better for you anyways. Just hold a plate and eat. It's just the way it goes. Oh, they go around and like hand out stuff. Giving stuff to kids.
Mom, there are 2 white people at the door and they're smiling.
We work for Santa Claus, and I believe he received this.
My letter.
Yes, we're terribly sorry that your presents didn't arrive last night. As elves, we've been personally directed by Mr. and Mrs. Claus to deliver your presents this afternoon.
What happened was Rudolph's nose shined so brightly that it rendered me unable to see, and I was delirious. And I ended up putting this whole sack of goodies on the wrong sled. Anyway, this bad boy's been around the world at least twice over the past day, so, yeah, you smell that? That's the Himalayas right there.
Am I getting notes of Beijing?
Oh, I bet you are, yeah.
Thank you. You're so welcome.
That's amazing.
On to the next.
Heck yeah.
I love this.
So does Rebecca just lie about like what she's actually doing on Christmas?
Maybe.
It's like instead of like partying with Elton John, she's going around handing out gifts to kids that might not be able to get things.
Aww.
How many players are on this team?
House number 10, Uncle Roy.
My thieves, can't lose. Either we find out why your breath is so rancid, or we get £1,000.
That's like a month's worth of swear words.
Hold on, I've got to fix my knee.
Oh!
Whoa, are you Roy Kent?
Yeah? You a dentist?
Yeah.
Ah!
Well, congratulations, Phoebe. That is some spectacularly bad breath.
Thank you.
Have you been smoking?
No,
Any new medications?
just my antihistamines.
They got a new cat. She's allergic.
Her name is Dauphine. My mum said that we rescued her. I like to think that she rescued us.
Antihistamines dry out the mouth, and when saliva production is reduced, then the environment for odor-producing bacteria thrives. Might be time to say au revoir to Dauphine.
No, but we're soulmates.
I'm sure Dr. Rogers has another solution because she's nice and smart and science is real. And it's Christmas, right? Yeah. Thank you.
Yo! Can I get an Aussie?
Oh my god, not this guy.
Not with you, mate. With Keeley. I mean, you're a legend at Chelsea, but shit at Richmond. But Keeley Jones was a seminal figure throughout my teenage years.
How about this? Why don't we all take a picture together?
A seminal figure?
This is so nice.
I love this.
Hey, they found a way to seat everybody. That's amazing. They're using the
Sam brought it
surfboard.
with chicken. Yep. Small child! Oh my god.
Cheers. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wouldn't it feel better to solve the problem than go beat up a little kid?
You got any poster board and markers? For another £100?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was pretty dang neat. Thanks for letting me tag along.
My pleasure.
How long have you been doing this?
For years. I should have done it last year, but I just sat by myself instead, drinking and plotting horrible things.
Oh, yeah, like what?
I know all too well how stunningly shitty the first Christmas after you get divorced can be. I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
A lot better than I would have been if I just drank whiskey all day and watched It's a Wonderful Life on repeat. I could have gone dark.
Who is it?
It's carol singers.
Just give them a quid and tell them to bugger off.
I can hear it in Keeley's voice. $48 to 72 hours.
Oh my God.
This is very sweet.
I'm sorry, Phoebe.
Aww. That was
Good
just
job.
the fucking cutest shit I've ever seen.
And Phoebe's happy now.
Mm-hmm.
Ho, 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 Higginses!
Oh my God. Okay, shit. Okay.
Oh my God, Ted. Dude, she really does have a dope ass voice.
She's amazing. It's Santa!
Imagine getting that on a card.
Dude.
Seriously, this show, if this show doesn't put a smile on your face, then you've got issues.
Your
Like,
soul is gone.
I mean, this show is incredible. The characters aren't, I feel like a broken record literally every episode. The relationships I love the relationship that Rebecca and Ted have built.
I do too. It's
She
so
brings
wholesome.
she brings this dude in as like purely a fail job, gonna try to sabotage the team, trying to do all this stuff, and you realize that they're very similar. They're going through very similar things, and you just see this bond growing between them. And the fact that she knew what he was dealing with, being alone on Christmas after a divorce, and she made the effort to go visit him and then like did the whole hi Ted thing like he does for her. Like, this relationship is amazing. And it's great to have someone around you who cares, someone who understands what you're going through. And the fact that they went and gave gifts away like that was amazing.
So nice.
And she's like, screw Elton John's, like, Elton John? Like, that's crazy. You get invited to Elton John's Christmas party, and she's just gonna bail out on it, hang out with Ted, go to Higgins' house, and put on a freaking concert for the neighborhood.
I love that.
Amazing.
They're so fun.
So good.
I want to be friends with everybody again, still, forever.
I love the way that all of this stuff has developed through these season and a half of episodes. And again, just like Ted could have easily hated Rebecca. He could have been like, you did that to me, fuck you, I'm out. And he didn't go that route. He understood what she's dealing with and that she was just lashing out as a result. And them being on the same page is just awesome. And it's a great relationship. And they work together. So it's like a great personal and business relationship.
And the part that I absolutely love is that it's not sexualized.
Oh, yeah. I don't get that sense
They
one
have
bit.
a genuine friendship.
Yeah.
He's not trying to pee in the pool that he swims in.
I think they've got that chemistry that really good friends have. And the moment they got past all the bullshit, it's like everything changed for them. And I think it's an amazing thing seeing them together, doing what they did on Christmas, being charitable, and then obviously like Higgins talking about this event as like, oh, you usually only get like 2 players. The whole team showed up for the most part. Like, that's wild and just amazing. And does that mean that the international group of players grew? Or did something change that made all these players want to come to their house this year?
I don't know, but where was Jamie?
Jamie was off doing his, I mean, I think he lives nearby, but he's got a difficult relationship with his parents, or at least his dad. So I'm wondering if that kind of makes him not want to celebrate Christmas kind of thing or what.
Yeah.
But I mean, Roy in this episode was amazing. That Phoebe breath scene was one of the more hilarious things that they've done in this show.
I know.
It's like you
Poor
feel
baby
bad for the
doll.
kid because she's obviously going through it, and the last thing that you ever want when you're at that age is to have anything that makes you stand out in a negative way for kids to make fun of you. And it's like the way both of them, and obviously with Keeley being first, the way they both responded, like the like dry heaving, and Roy's like, I've been in the locker room for the past 10 years with other men. Like, there's no way I haven't smelt worse. And then when he smells it, dude keeps a straight face for everything. Literally every moment. His like expression doesn't change. He couldn't hide it when she smelled her breath. And it's like, oh, this poor child. Honestly. But they turned like a really sad moment into a really funny scene. And, you know, they handled it. And it's unfortunate that the girls lost their bet because each getting 1,000 pounds would have been dope. But the 10th house got a dentist and they solved the problem. And then instead of beating the kid up, they do like little Christmas carol with the signs.
But he felt bad. So that means that he's actually a good kid.
Yeah.
And he made a poor decision.
Yeah. And he apologized and he understood the situation. And yeah, I thought that was an amazing moment. And I like how he still was able to get in, like, if you don't straighten out, you're going to deal with this guy. And then he just grunts.
Oh, and then to Keeley.
He's like,
I'm so, yeah, I love it so much.
But I just love, like, when Roy's just like, he just does the grunt.
Honestly.
Every time he's in a bad mood.
Honestly.
I mean, you could hear the grunt coming out of his Funko, for sure.
Honestly.
Because it's like, expression says more than you could imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Another amazing episode. This show is so good. It's just... It continuously builds these characters up, the relationships with everybody, just everything that keeps happening. And I'm assuming we're going to jump into the next episode and we're going to have this big important game. Some time jumped, so they had won some games. Their tie streak and their loss. I think they had like 4 wins, 4 losses. I think that's what I saw on the board. Yeah. So things have progressed a little bit. So things are going better.
What was the 14 number?
Ties.
Oh, that was the ties.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's they keep track of the 3 numbers in soccer.
Got it.
Wins, loss, tie.
Got it.
And you get a certain amount of points per. But yeah, I mean, it's just incredible. This show's amazing. It's so quickly rising up the ranks of like a favorite show. Mm-hmm. And we're only in 4 episodes into season 2.
This is definitely, I can already see it, is going to be a comfort show.
Yeah, you've said that already.
Yeah.
And just something that you have playing around the house all the time.
Yes, I don't even
She does
feel
that
like...
with Schitt's Creek and New Girl.
Yeah.
Generally.
I haven't done it in a while, but this, it's just, it's so good.
It's funny. It's wholesome. It just makes you feel good. It's got a good story. And it hits all the feels. It really does. So another incredible one. Nice little holiday special right there. Mm-hmm. Any other thoughts? All right, y'all. You guys share all your thoughts. Leave your comments down below. We'll see you guys later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.